All right, I'm back with another Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie video. Now, see, I was going over some things, looking over their Instagram photos, and before I get started, I just want to say that the things I say in this video um, are not factual evidence. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. Just as well as everybody else could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to point a few odd things out, you know what I'm saying? Show y'all what I came across, and some things just seem strange and stuff like that. So the first thing that strikes me odd about this photo is I wonder who in the hell took the aerial photo, because Brian and Gabby is in the car. Now I read the comments, somebody asked, was she even conscious? I think she was conscious, because it looks like I can see her face, and I think they were being followed, so somebody probably did witnessed Brian killing Gabby, because I've read a couple of Gabby posts, and it seems she was just a little bit frustrated with being followed, because she was expressing how it felt good to get away from a crowd of people, and according to her, this crowd of people that just kept popping up, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely could relate to that, because Lord knows I get so sick and tired of, you know what I'm saying, being followed. Man, that shit is crazy. So I hope Brian wasn't put well, let me say wasn't chosen to kill Gabby because he was the closest one that can get to her or something. I don't know, because it seemed like she was just a little frustrated with being followed, you know what I'm saying? But let me just stop before I start sounding a little crazy. But check this out. Let's just get into the video, right? Oh, and as you know by now, sometimes my sound may go out. So you can see Brian right there in the driver's side. You can see him. He's in the driver's side. He got a seatbelt on. And you can see Gabby. She is right there. She do kind of look like she was knocked out or dead or something, because she is slumped very low in her seat. But you can see her face right there. Her eyes are open. I think she just maybe drawing in her book. Maybe. I don't think he harmed her at that time. But it's very strange that they were inside this van and somebody took a picture of them. An aerial picture of them. And they posted it on their Instagram. Like, what the hell? So the person who took this image of them, how were they able to get this photo from that person that took this picture from the air to give it to them? It's not like they used a drone and flew the drone out, because they're perfectly sitting inside the car. Somebody took that photo of them and gave it to them. So that's what I wanted to start off with first. I thought that was strange. That was odd. Like, okay. Considering the fact that Gabby was a little bit tired of being followed, she didn't like the crowds of people. She just liked it to be away from everybody. And maybe that's why those Utah cops were so nice to Brian rather than to be nice to Gabby. Let me just say this before I start sounding a little crazy. Maybe somebody, maybe Gabby was being followed, You know, maybe these people that was following Gabby probably tried to, you know, flirt with her or try to have sex with her from time to time, but she was with Brian and maybe she gave them a little attitude. She just wanted to be away from the people that may probably gave her bad vibes. She felt more safer around Brian. So maybe Brian was picked because it seems like when the cops pulled him over, they just was just super. They didn't even want to investigate the truth. It seems like that. Let me see. Let me just say it like this. Maybe they just made a mistake. Okay. Maybe this is not what happened. Like I said, I'm just saying. It seems like they didn't even want to investigate that Gabby was really hurt and all this and that. They were just all Team Bryant. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it seems like in their mind, it was like, man, F this B anyway. She wanna act all stuck up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like you know, she like you don't wanna be around us anyway, you know what I'm saying? So maybe not, but you know. So let's move on to the next. We could just send this photo to the trash. Alright. Oh, sorry about that, peoples. Wrong photo. So let's go to the second van photo. Now you can see Gabby a little bit better. She looked like she has a notebook in her hand. Oh yeah, she do look asleep, y'all. Just a little bit. She probably fell asleep from drawing. She do look asleep because her eye right there is closed. Her eye is closed. Her mouth is a little bit open. Now I don't know if she slobber while she sleeps or if she snores or nothing like that. But it looks like she was drawing something in her book and she fell asleep while drawing. Okay, let me check time frame. All right, so it's already 7 minutes, people. I'm gonna have to start speeding through this. It's gonna take a long time probably to upload if it reach over 15 minutes, but I'll be willing to let it upload. It'll probably take maybe like 3 hours. All right, so oh my God, y'all, sorry about that. I keep going back to that photo, to the Kanika photo, but all right, so let's check this out. I'm gonna take a look at this photo here. Now remember, y'all, this isn't facts, okay? So the first thing I noticed here, it looked like she's saying "help me," as if she knew she was never gonna come back home anyway. So she was just playing along with whatever Brian wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? She was just playing along, going along with whatever it is he wanted to do. You know, to make her make him seem all happy. And another thing I caught. Check this out. Wait, hold on. First of all, pay attention to this. Look what she put. Okay, she just tagged him. She put a coconut. There's no coconut trees around there whatsoever. It's water. It's rocks. It looks beautiful like that though, but there's no coconut trees there. There's sunlight, yeah. So maybe she's trying to say he's a coconut. He's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, help me. He's crazy in a way, because it looks like the way she's holding her hands are a M, shapes like a M or a H. Her body, her legs, okay, the H, the M. You know what I'm saying? Let me just trace it. I didn't want to trace it because I don't know if the sound might go out. Oh, sorry about that. Hold on. So the H. Okay. How we do this? I don't know if we can do it like that. I don't know. I might be tripping, y'all. Yeah, I think I'm tripping. No, hold on. Let me see something. Her hands would make up the rest of the M, I believe. I don't know. It's like she's saying, help me, or something like that. But she put the coconut there. And she put a lizard. Then she put the sun. Okay? So I used to hunt reptiles for a living. Reptiles are cold-blooded. Okay? Coconut. There's no coconut there. So she could be saying he's crazy. He's a nut. He's cold-blooded. He's a cold-blooded nut. Help me. All right? Of course I can be wrong, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? She put the coconut, she put the lizard. I don't see a lizard, and I dang sure don't see any coconut trees. But there is sun there, so that kind of makes sense. But coconut, he's a nut. He's cold-blooded. Okay, so she put that reptile there, hoping that any reptile people that knows reptiles can read between the lines. And she was saying he was cold-blooded. Okay, so as a matter of fact, let's zoom in real quick. Look at her hands. Those pants are tight. They wouldn't be falling off of Gabby. It doesn't look like they would be falling off of her. So the way she's holding her hands up is like she's pressing something into her side. She is maybe trying to tell us that he choked her, because if you look at her hands balled up right here. Oh, sorry about that. Right here. Oh, my bad. See how her hands are balled up right there? Now look at the shirt. It makes a rope. You see that? It makes a rope. She's not paying attention to that because she is trying to outsmart Brian, because he's the one behind the camera taking a picture, and she do not want to trigger him in any kind of way. So what she is doing is taking her eyes off of that, and she's looking into the water. She's looking into the water, okay? But she made her shirt in the form of a rope. Those pants are not falling off of Gabby. They're hugging her. You can see her print. You know what I'm saying? You can see how tight it's squeezing her legs. So it's like she's trying to cry out for help in a very, very smart way, while being very, very careful that her future husband don't notice it. All right, so maybe she was trying to tell us that he choked her before with a rope or something. Now look at her shirt when I take this off. See? Or maybe not, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not. Maybe they could just be having a good time. Excuse me. But we all know that Gabby's dead, you know? So, let's go to another photo. I'm going to send this one to the trash. Now, let's focus on, okay, yeah, we'll go here. Let's take a look at this photo. She still got the coconut there. She still got the lizard there. There is no coconut trees. There's no lizard. Okay? Now, let's focus on the hug. What kind of hug is that? That's not the hug of a happy couple. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's about to get married. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's me and my fiance, I'm hugging all up on her. You know what I'm saying? I'm kissing all up on her. I'm hugging her real close. You know what I'm saying? They standing apart. Look at the gap in between their legs. They don't really like each other. And I'm going to prove it. You see that gap? Look how wide that is. Look at her butt area. See how far her butt is away from him? You know, when you hug somebody you love, you just all up on them very close. You hugging them as if it'll hurt you to let them go. You know, as if you're going to lose them if you let them go. This is a hug like a stranger. Like you hug somebody like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I think y'all get what I'm saying. Look at all that space in between them. That's not a real hug. Now, I'm gonna prove something that may be critical in this, because it might have been his idea to go hunting, not hunting, to go camping, to go on a road trip, and I think I can prove that. I might not be sure, which means that he planned this trip to find the best place to murder Gabby and leave her body. Maybe he met another woman he was interested in or something. There's a lot of things that could have played into this. But that's not how you hug your fiance. He's not even hugging her back. Don't even look like. She got her arm wrapped around him. I could see it, some of it around his back, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She got her butt poked out. That's not a real hug. Everybody knows that. Let me check the time frame. Damn. Alright, let me see if I can speed up a little bit, just so this thing don't take like 3-4 hours to upload. Okay, so we can send that to the photo, but remember, there's a coconut. Okay, see the coconut? There's a coconut. There's a lizard. There's Brian. There's Gabby. She's not even hugging him for real. It's like she's trying to tell us he's a nut. He's cold-blooded. Okay? So, we would move that to the trash. Now, let's focus on these photos of Gabby. It's like she's trying to tell us that he was going to kill her. It's like she knew she wasn't coming back home, okay? And she was just trying to give little bits of pieces of clues to, I guess, whoever can be smart enough to put their pieces to the puzzle. Now here, I might not be able to, okay, y'all might have to excuse my reading. She put, we decided to take the path less traveled on the other side of the arch. After waiting in a short line for some photos under the arch, early Monday morning. You see, she's being very specific. She's giving us these clues. Oh, it was on a Monday morning. You know what I'm saying? So she's trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, cry out for help in a way. We wanted to find okay, we'll go to the next photo. Now, let me just say this, though. Like I said, this might not have been what happened, because I hate when I do stuff and people think I'm trying to tell them shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be followed so much to the point where it's like if I throw out a piece of trash or something, I don't need a motherfucker think I'm trying to tell them something. You know what I'm saying? Then you going to go hurt somebody because I threw out a piece of trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you shouldn't even be watching me like that. You know what I'm saying? So I hate that. So let me just get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? So don't, I understand, and I could be wrong, but I'm just saying it kind of, now that she's dead, it kind of makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Let me just say that now that she's dead, it kind of makes sense. So we'll send this one to the trash. All right, now let's take a look at this one. See? Now, even though these are photos of her being happy, but it's like she's saying, telling us to look somewhere. If something happens, look somewhere. Hold on. Okay, so look at her fingers. That rock would be hot, I would imagine, from that hot sun, you know what I'm saying? But, she got it all spread out. And she's looking, she's looking. So it's like she's saying, if something happens to me, look over here, or look, it's like she's trying to, speak from her grave. All right, so we move that. Now let's look at, hold on. All right, so let's look at, is it this one? All right, yeah, see? Now it's like, why would she pose like that? As if she's trying to tell us he's going to kill me. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna kill me. And then these pictures came out backwards. So from when I downloaded them, the picture that you see her looking like she had her hands in front of her face looking, that was before this one. You know, well, that was after this one. I mean, I think one of the two. So it's like she's telling us he's gonna kill me, and when he kill me, look over here, look over there, look over here. You know what I'm saying? It's like she's trying to give clues. So you see, it's like she's saying, look. But this can be nothing, you know what I'm saying? She can just be having the time of her life on this rock, you know what I'm saying? Taking pictures. I'm only saying this because she's dead, you know what I'm saying? See? It's like she's saying, look. Now the photo with her laying down was behind this one. No, I think in front of this one. So if he killed me, you know what I'm saying? Look over here, you know? So maybe that's not what she's saying, but you know. Now look, this one kind of strike me too, because see how she's touching that rock with two hands? It's like she trying to show us how he be choking her. You see that? She's touching the rock with two hands in a strangling motion. But remember, she has to be very careful because she's trying to mentally outsmart the man who she loved, her future husband. But he has got on this road trip and got crazy as hell, scared the hell out of her. She don't know what to do. So her future husband has gone nuts. He's out of his mind. He's cold-blooded. She's trying to tell us this, and there's no way she know how to cry out for help because she's in the middle of nowhere, places she never been before, which are beautiful. So that's help keeping her calm. But at the same time, she's losing her mind. She don't know what to do because he's gone crazy, and she knows he's gonna end up killing her. So it's like in these photos, she's trying to talk to whoever may be watching and smart enough to put the pieces to the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she's trying to show us how he choked her by, imitating that on that rock. And he thinks that she's just having fun under the arch. But she's just trying to show people what he be doing to her behind closed doors. Or open doors, rather. Now she's sitting here. This picture here looks quite normal. I couldn't pick up anything on this photo, anything that she could be possibly trying to tell the people. It just seems so normal. Except maybe she got one leg down, as if she was trying to tell us in the last photo he was choking me and his feet hit the pedal. That's why he was speeding up. That's why he was speeding up so fast. But then again, maybe not, because maybe they took these pictures way before they even got pulled over in Utah. So that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Could have been. But one of her legs is down as if she's mashing the gas. And her body is in a straight up position. So she could be saying he was speeding, he was choking me. That's why he speeded up, and hit the curve maybe. But nah, let me just, what I'm saying? I'm just saying, y'all, because she is dead, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of this stuff could be clues or could not be nothing, you know what I'm saying? They probably were just having the time of their life, But check the time frame. Damn, y'all. This thing gonna take forever. But I gotta get all these photos in here. Alright, so now we're gonna go to Brian's photo and what he said real quick. No, before we do that, now let's take a look right here. Now it look like alright, so Gabby wrote this. She put and I can see where Brian probably was getting frustrated. Now if y'all watch that police dash cam video where Brian says nothing she just get mad at me because my feet be dirty and everything. Like I said, he do little stuff to piss her off on purpose because he knows she don't like that, you know. And if you watch the police body cam video, the full video, you'll see where Brian basically tell on himself that, you know, he tell you how he was like fucking with her, moving her things around on purpose, what he was saying to the police, you know what I'm saying? And coming inside the van with dirty feet on purpose, knowing she don't like that kind of stuff. And right here, you can read what she said. Almost immediately after telling Brian Laundrie, which is Bizarre Design, that's his Instagram name, how happy I was, how happy it made me to see that people were truly respectful of the park. I watched some guy leave his... Oh no, hold on, let me start over. Almost immediately after telling Bizarre Design how happy it made me to see that people were truly respectful of the park, I watched some guy leave his processed pre-packed plastic conglomerate, whatever that is, y'all. Conglomerate? What? Conglomerate. I can't pronounce that word, y'all. Conglomerate of lunch garbage on the plastic table. On the picnic table. Sorry about that, y'all. So this guy left some trash on the picnic table right after she was bragging to Brian how much she, how happy she was that people respects the park. And then this guy comes and leave plastic all over it. So that shows you that she could have been being followed and, messed with. Because she, maybe somebody heard her brag to him. They probably had a listening device or something. And then they heard her telling him how happy it was that they was taking care of the park. And so as soon as they heard that, they go and destroy the park. You know what I'm saying? Just to like make her mad or something. And so she put the sad face there because, of course, the guy came and, put some plastic on the picnic table after hearing her tell her fiance how happy she was that no one was destroying things around the park. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, you can look and you notice Brian looked like he's praying. Okay? He looks like he's praying. Look, got his head bowed down. His back right there. It's like he's praying because he know he's getting ready to kill Gabby. Okay? Now, Gabby wrote this post and tagged Brian in it because she know he was going to see it. But the picture tells a different story. Okay? The picture tells something totally different. She know something's not right. The van door is open. They got their water bottle here. One of her legs are down. One of her legs are up. As if she's trying to spell a letter. Okay? But, once again, this can mean nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? Because couples chill like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? One couple could be doing something. The other couple just chilling. One leg up, one leg down. That don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? But then again, couples ain't dead. The way Gabby did. So Gabby did. So it probably could mean something. That's all I'm saying. Or maybe not. So it seems like Gabby was being followed or she was being messed with. You know what I'm saying? And that's another reason probably why Brian is able to escape so long. And also, like I said, he is the real deal. I read the post and he does camp. So he can be in those trees very, very, very easily. He do got skills. I underestimated him. He got some real hiking skills that he could apply in the woods. You know what I'm saying? However, I still think even with that head start, if it was just me alone, with the equipment that I need, maybe some dogs or whatever, he still wouldn't get away from me. But with that being said, I would also like to say this. If he is in those woods in Northport, Florida, he should be close to dying by now. For number one, the mosquitoes would make him give up alone. The mosquitoes will eat him a new. Oh my God, they would sting him so bad he would run to the police and be glad to get arrested. Okay, it would sting him up bad. Ants, mosquitoes would get him. They would get him real good. Okay, now they're talking about the snakes and the alligators. That's the least of his worries. He better hope he don't come across an anaconda or a Burmese python. Because if he come across a big enough Burmese python, even though it might not be big enough to eat him, it's dang sure strong enough to kill him. It will kill him. Alright, it will kill him. It will crush his little bones up. You know what I'm saying? He might be sitting down in the dark. He don't have a flashlight. He can't see. That snake slither up out the water and slither up on him. And then he smell like must because he ain't been taking a shower. You know what I'm saying? That attracts the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes biting all on him. He's scratching. The snake smell flesh. You know what I'm saying? When that snake bite and wrap around him, he is through dealing. He's already weak, been out there for a long time. And even if he didn't been out there for a long time, that snake is powerful. You know, them constrictors are powerful. An anaconda would definitely kill him. So you need to be very careful. You sleeping up against a tree or something and one of them damn anacondas slither out the water and slide up on you, it's over with. So his life really is in very serious danger if he is out there in them woods. Northport is connected to the Florida Everglades. Okay? You ain't really too much got to worry about no bobcats or nothing like that because they scary as hell. But them dogs, they scary, but in the pack, they will attack you. Sometimes a bear will run from you. Sometimes a bear will attack you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you come across some scary ones. Sometimes you come across them ones that will maul you to death. All right? And so he's probably already dead if he's in the woods or he's dying. He's in very bad condition. All right? And he better hope like hell he don't come across a Burmese python or an anaconda. It's lights out for him. If he come across an anaconda, he's most likely dead and eaten. And he's in one of them snakes' bodies digesting by now. So they'll never find him. They might find him when the snake shit him out. Excuse my language. But, you know, if they don't find him, if he's in those woods, though. That's just if he's in those woods. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's move on with it. Been running my mouth. Damn, it's going to take forever, y'all. All right, so let's send this one to the trash. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, now look at this one. This is the area view again of them. See how high that is? That had to be a helicopter. Somebody was on them, man. Somebody was on their ass taking these pictures. But how did they get these pictures from the people who was taking the pictures? How in the hell they take an area? I don't know. Maybe they flew a drone or something. But that's crazy how they got that photo. That's crazy. All right. Now we're gonna look at this. Now y'all see where I told y'all with the legs up, right? Now look, we coming right back to the photo. Tell me what y'all notice now. And I'm gonna tell you a critical point. The reason why Gabby took an extra picture of this photo is very critical. It speaks volume. Okay? Tell me, the last photo that I showed y'all of Brian sitting down like he praying to God before he killed Gabby because he knew he was going to kill her. And she knew he was going to kill her. So guess what? The first picture she took, she looked at it and she realized, oh, dang, it only showed my legs. You know what I'm saying? So she was forgetting to show us something. So she took the picture again while he's not looking. She took it again. And why did she take it again? Because she wanted us to see this right there. Bingo. Right? Now, remember when the police stopped Brian, they said, what's that between your legs? What's that between your hand? He said, oh, that was a wire. I said, a wire? And that's when I paused it and said, what wire? Where's the wire? The police didn't even search the truck. They didn't even search his book bag. They didn't even search his pocket. They should have been like, "What? Why? Let me just let me search your book bag real quick." You know what I'm saying? They supposed to pull all that shit out of there and find out. You know what I'm saying? But I believe if it was a black couple, they would have did it. But they let Brian slide. I'm telling you, something up with that, man. It was something up with that. They were just too nice to Brian, for real, for real. They was just too much Team Brian, for real. But Gabby want us to see these strings going between her legs for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe he strangled her before with something, with a rope. And Brian and Gabby's trying to show us. So she literally took a picture of that. Okay? And her leg is still up and one of her leg is still down. And she's showing us two strings that's going perfectly between her legs. Let me move this. Okay, see that? Two strings that's going perfectly between her legs. Check it out. She wants us to see these two strings. 1, 2. That's why she retook another picture. Okay? Now I'm going to show y'all something too that I thought was kind of weird when I, looked at it. Look in the sky. It's like God or the clouds, the angel, was trying to tell her something. Somebody is being choked right here. Choking the girl. This is the girl. Okay? And she is being choked. Hold on. Let me erase that. Okay? You got the head here. You can't see the rest of the head because it's behind the door. Okay? You got this guy back right here. His arms reaching around the girl neck. The light blue is the girl. And she's being choked. Now let me show y'all. Let me see if I can do it like this. Okay, we're going to do it like this. Let's see. How can I try? Okay. This. Okay, this guy comes up. His Scully. Alright, he comes up. And he is choking this girl here. She's being choked by this guy. He's choking her. And he's killing her. Now look at it. You see? The clouds were predicting that. Now I couldn't make out what these letters was because I didn't want to look at it. I just kept rushing. These letters are spelling something. I can't see it. But there's a girl with long hair getting choked by this guy in the sky, out of the clouds. The clouds were showing her that in this photo that somebody is getting choked. Now I know y'all probably can't see that. Some of y'all probably can see that. The ones who have been following me for a long time, subscribe to my channel. Y'all know me for the Kanika Jenkins video, so I know y'all can see that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all eyes should be trained by now. One more time. The guy head here, he's leaning over this girl and choking her. He's choking her. That little space in the middle is her head. Alright, so let's send this to the trash because we are running out of time. Sorry about that, 38. Okay, now let's get into what Brian wrote. Humans are primates, great apes, in fact, but I don't know all how great we are. Am I reading this right? Hold on. Humans are primates, great apes, in fact, but I don't know all how great we are as a species. Chimpanzees share 98.8% of their DNA with humans, our closest living relatives, but as I see it, every living creature, but as I see it, every living creature is in some way our relatives, even trees. Only 800 million years ago, animal cells started appearing on Earth. compromised of mainly the same parts following what? Of mainly the same parts and following the same functions as plant cells, requiring oxygen, solar energy, minerals, nutritions, and water. This tree, juniper, junipers, junipers. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about my reading, y'all. It's a little off right now. Staying up a little late here. So we'll send this to the trash. So this struck me as odd. The reason why I screenshotted that, because he started talking about humans and primates. So maybe he started looking at Gabby as a monkey. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably why he felt like he could kill her. About 2 hours relaxing here on this side of the arch with nobody bothering us. Oh, y'all, this was Gabby post. My bad, y'all. I forgot to read this one. While she was on that rock, I was supposed to read one of these photos. See, it just came out wrong. But this was Gabby post, and then some dude commented and said that Brian posted this. But she put about 2 hours relaxing here on this side of the arch with nobody bothering us. You see what I'm saying? Nobody bothering us. So that tells me that Gabby was being followed and she was frustrated from being followed. She just wanted to get away from people. Okay? So let me read it over. About 2 hours relaxing here on this side of the arch with nobody bothering us except this one guy. See? So she was being followed and they was being followed and somebody must have witnessed the murder. Okay? And since everybody there was Team Brian, nobody really gave a F about Gabby in the first place. That's probably why they're allowing him to run so long, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe they were following her and she got sick of it, so she just started trying to stay away from them, and it just pissed them off, you know? Because maybe they trying to tell her, hey, you can't get away from us. We're following everybody. You're just going to deal with it. Maybe. But let me just stop right there, okay? So about 2 hours relaxing here on this side of the arch with nobody bothering us except this one guy who saw us and thought he could do it too. Many people spotted us. Many people who spotted us were complimenting how we contemplating. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Look, let me just start over. My bad. About 2 hours relaxing here on this side of the arch with nobody bothering us, except this one guy who saw us and thought he could do it too. Many people who spotted us were contemplating how we made it here, shouting things like, wow, you guys must be crazy. One guy started to come our direction talking the same, she put talking, okay, I read it right, talking the same thin, narrow way, so she meant to say taking the same thin, narrow way, along the rock as I did, and he got stuck in fear of not knowing where to put his feet to climb out. Then she tagged Brian, her future husband, and I helped him climb back to his wife, who was laughing hysterically, giving us a big thumbs up. In the last few photos, you can see what I mean by thin, narrow line. There was no path to the flat rock that sat perfectly leveled out of the steep angle side of what's basically a cliff. So I do not recommend trying this yourself. Rock climbing is dangerous. That guy we had to help off the edge whacked me with his walking stick while I was helping him back up. Back up. We are athletic and very experienced hikers and have high confidence for rock climbing. Do not try this at home. Okay, so he's letting people know he's very experienced. Somebody saying that he wrote this. It was supposed to be Gabby. All right. check time frame. Damn. All right, so he's letting people know he's very experienced in rock climbing. Some dude saying that no, some dude saying that it's Brian. So this supposed to be Gabby. Okay, so um, if Gabby got hit with the stick for real, because it says some guy whacked her with the stick when she was trying to help the guy get down. Maybe he was telling her, "Watch out, be careful." You know what I'm saying? Because maybe she was being followed, and they knew that the guy was gonna kill her. Maybe because they were being followed, and the people that was following them can read suspicious activity and body language and all that shit. So that's probably why they hit her with the stick. Hey man, watch out. You know what I'm saying? Your life in danger. Okay, now this dude he forgot the hashtags. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, hon. I hope you are unharmed. Okay, then he wrote this shit. This was posted the day they got into a fight and he was seen fighting with her. Look how many times he's tagged in this. Disgusting. So this person got mad. Now, okay, we decided to take the path left traveled on the side of the arch after waiting in a short line for some photos under the arch. Early Monday morning, we wanted to find a place to relax and draw while still admiring the arch, but also get away from the crowd that kept growing as the day went on. We walked just a little past the arch where the rock is at such an angle it appears impossible to walk on, but being such experienced hikers, I had confidence that I could make it. While Bizarre Design climbed down some steep slopes with a camera, I shimmed my way along a thin, flat, narrow line that led directly to a big, flat rock with with the absolute most beautiful view from directly underneath the arch. After taking a few cool photos of the other of wait, cool photos of each other, Bizarre Design and I sat drawing and enjoying nature without seeing who was on anybody who was online or taking photos. It felt like we had the entire delicate arch to ourselves. We got to spend about 2 hours relaxing here on this side of the arch with nobody bothering us. Except this one guy. Okay, so I already read that part. Okay, see, so it seems like she was frustrated from being followed. Or if that was Brian writing that, it seems like he was being followed then and he was frustrated. So he pretended to be her. Who knows if it was her or him or her. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now I already read this. Okay, so that's my time, y'all. Catch y'all in the next video. Y'all stay safe. Peace out. But like I said, it seems like, just a few pointers to show out. It seems like they was being followed and frustrated. And it seems like Gabby was trying to, show us little bits and clues that he's crazy. Remember the coconut, remember the lizard, you know what I'm saying? So the lizard stands for cold-blooded, the coconut stands for nut, you know what I'm saying? So it's like she was trying to tell us that he's crazy, he's cold-blooded, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all stay safe. Peace out.